Hey guys, it's Sad, and today I have another collection video for you. This is something I bought about a week ago off eBay, and I like not telling y'all the price just to see what y'all guess the price of this collection is. So, question of the day: what do you think I paid for this collection? I would love to know what you think, and if I can get into this box. I don't know. This thing is like Fort Knox here, which is good. I'm not complaining. Okay, there we go. Got some paper. Assuming there's no cards in that paper. Probably the cards are right there. I'll pull out the rest just to make sure, but probably just want paper. Yeah, paper. I can't see in there. Okay, no, it's empty. Yeah, it's empty. Okay. If this binder's in decent condition, I know it's worth a little bit just by itself. So we'll have to see. It's stuck to this bag. Okay, so it's got plastic wrap on it. Let me get that off. This collection has I think 30 cards in it. It's not too many, but it's got a couple heavy hitters, but one really heavy hitter in it. I might be able to show y'all today if I can get all this plastic off here. I don't want to cut it because I don't want to damage this binder, because like I said, it's worth a little bit of money too. I think I have a few of these, so I might end up selling one on eBay. Okay, I think we got it. Yep, here we go. All right. Ooh, let me get some plastic sleeves. Can't forget those. Okay, so we are starting off. Let me just go straight to the car. Well, okay. Well, I'll start right here. We'll just start in the front. Okay, so that's a good sign. That one is mint. Not worth a ton. It's first edition Tauros, which is an uncommon card, but still nice to have it in mint condition. This pincer, Jungle Hollow, is in mint condition. You can see no white spots and hardly any scratches. I see maybe one print line a little bit on the horn on the right there. Maybe right there. Still great condition card. That's probably, let me look at the back again. PSA 9, maybe 8. It's got a few white spots on the bottom. Still, very, very nice card. All right, so we have this Fossil Haunter holographic. So this one's pretty cool. I know there's an ink blot error on the Haunter, which has a big ink blot, but then if you look at this, it's got a little one right there. It's got a little booger or something right there, but I can get that off later. This has an ink blot right there, so I would say that would be an error card right there. That's pretty cool. Let me put it in the sleeve. Yeah, the back is great. Great condition. Probably a 9 if I can get this little spot, which I can feel it. I don't want to mess with it too hard. I'll get it off later, off camera. All right, so we have a shadowless base set Zapdos. Now again, this one looks like it needs to be cleaned a little bit. Yeah, and so that just pretty much did it right there. Yeah, I'll wipe off the surface on it, but that looks really clean. A few scratches. Let's get the back. Wow, back looks great also. This one probably is an 8 just because it has a few scratches on the surface and then a few white spots on the back. Wow. Okay, second page. Let's look at this hollow Aerodactyl from Fossil Set. Ooh, it's got a big old print line right there on the bottom. A couple of them, one big one. There's nothing you can do about that. Comes like that straight out of the booster pack. So the back, again, just like the rest of them, is almost perfect. So this one probably would get a 9 graded, which is really cool. So there's not very many whites, but there's one right there. And a little one down here on the bottom, but that's about it. Okay, so now we have base set hollow Machamp. This one, again, looks really clean. Wow, I don't see any scratches on it. Wow, that's pretty cool. Got a little white spot right there. Yeah, it came off. It's off center, unfortunately. So I was gonna say it didn't really look like it had very many white spots at all, but especially on the front, you look at the top to the bottom, which is gonna hurt. If all things else were perfect, this would probably get a 9 just because of that centering. Which that's what I think it would get, it would be a 9. All right, so we have this Abra, it's a promo card. Obviously, because it says promo, it's a Black Star promo. Let's see what it looks like on the back. Yeah, it looks great. I'm not really surprised. There's a spot right there. Okay, it came off. All right, so yeah, I'll definitely get this graded. It's promo number 19. Very nice. So we have a first edition Raichu from Fossil. It's a non-hollow, which means it would be easier to grade, but this one does have white spots. A few, not a lot. A little bit right here, and then a little bit more over here on the left. So this would probably grade a 7 or an 8. All right, next page. Got some more hollows here. We have a hollow Pidgeot from Jungle Set. This one's got a few scratches and a few print lines. Nothing too crazy. I would say the front looks like an 8. Let's see what the white spots look like. White spots look great. So this would probably be an 8, my guess. So we still haven't gotten to that heavy hitter card I was telling you about. So now we have a Fossil Moltres holographic. Yeah, this one's really cool. Let's see the back. Back looks perfect. This one has a chance at a 10. I don't see anything on the hollow. This one has a chance at a 10 because it really doesn't have any white spots. Wow. Wow, this is a great collection. Great collection. All right, next up is Jungle Nidoqueen. Man, this whole collection, wow. Every card, there's nothing wrong with any of these cards, really. Nothing major, anyway. Yeah, that Nidoqueen looks like at least a 9, maybe even a 10. Wow. All right, now we have a Shadowless Machamp from base set. This one is really nice. Seems like, and I guess it's just random because I haven't really been targeting Shadowless Machamps, but it seems like every Shadowless Machamp I've graded over the past year or two has just been bad condition, like PSA 3, 4, or 5. So this one will definitely be a lot better. This one, oh my gosh, look, there's virtually no white spots on the back. And this one, PSA 9, maybe even a 10 because I didn't see anything on the hollow. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so this Mewtwo promo is actually worth a little bit. So it's probably mint just like the rest of these cards, but that would definitely be something. Yeah, nothing wrong with this card. That'd definitely be something I would grade. Number 12, Mewtwo, because there's a couple of them, a few of them. But this one, I think this one's one of the ones that's worth some good money. All right, so we have a non-holo Jungle Jolteon. This one's first edition. And it's got a few white spots, so that would probably get an 8 if I were to grade it, which I probably will. All right, so we have a fossil holographic Articuno. I think I saw a couple, yeah, it's a few scratches, especially that print line on the bottom, and then it's got a couple just regular scratches on it too, which, yeah, this one will probably get an 8 outside shot at a 9 because the back looks so nice, but I would just guess an 8. Okay, base set Alakazam. Looking really nice. Holo is great condition. And of course the back is great condition. There's a white spot on the bottom and a little one. Let's see if I can, yeah, right there. Put it on top of my finger. But yeah, this one would probably be a 9. Okay, so we have another base Machamp. I think this is the third one. Wow, I love the holo on this Machamp. It really just pops. This one's got a couple print lines. You can see horizontal print lines. You can see them right at that angle. I see 1, 2, 3 at least. But the back looks great. This one would probably be a 9 as well. Okay, so this Japanese basic set Raichu, I thought maybe it had, oh no, I'm sorry, not this one. It's the English one down here. The English one is the one I thought it had Holo Bleed, which Japanese tend to have Holo Bleed pretty common, which actually this one doesn't. So kind of funny. There's actually a no symbol version of basic set, which is the Japanese base set, which are basically the same thing as English first edition. They're worth a lot more money. It just doesn't have that symbol in the bottom corner. All right, so this Erica's Venusaur looks nice. It's got a few light scratches up there. And down here, this would probably be an 8. Let's see what the back looks like. Yeah, back looks great. A couple white spots. This would probably be a solid 8 on that one. Okay, so this is the one I thought maybe it had Holo Bleed. But it's really hard to see Holo Bleed on camera. But I saw in the pictures on eBay, it had a couple spots down here on the bottom. I want to say by where it says the weakness there. It's got a few print lines, that's for sure. See that big one there on the bottom right there. Maybe if I hold it back some, I'm not seeing it. Maybe it's just been a fluke with that camera angle picture. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna be looking at that one later on. Yeah, back looks great too, but that would, I'm gonna say 8 with an outside shot at a 9, but it's got a pretty bad print line and a couple scratches here and there, nothing too crazy, but a white spot on the top middle right there. All right, next page. Now we have a base set Zapdos Unlimited. This one's got the shadow. Let's see, this card, of course, looks great. Back looks really good. I've graded a lot of these recently, but I just graded a base set Zapdos a few months back that got a 10. I have to look at this one a little bit closer, but I think this one might have potential to be a 10 also. I think base set Zapdos is actually a little bit easier, and I shouldn't say easier, but a little bit less difficult to get a 10 than some of the other WotC cards. All right, so this promo is pretty cool. You don't see it a lot, but it's Obviously dark Persian. It's promo number 17. It's got a few scratches. Nothing too crazy though. Sleeve. And the back looks great. A couple white spots here and there, but that would probably get an 8 just from the scratches on the holo. So we have a promo holographic Venusaur. This is number 13. Lucky number 13. So this one, I don't see very many scratches except for the very top of the flower. Let's see if I can get it to show right. So those might not be maybe they are, I don't know. Is that like a solar beam coming out? Looks like the perfect angle. Honestly, I'm not even sure if those are scratches or if that's part of the art. Can't even get it to show anymore. But it's right above the flower, right there. If anybody knows, are those scratches? I'll have to look at it a lot closer, but are those scratches or is that part of the artwork? Is that perfectly, it comes at the perfect angle to look like it's coming out of that flower. Back looks great. Hardly any white spots. That would probably get, I'll say 8. Outside shot at a 9. Okay, so I see the card down there that I really want to look at on the next page. But this is a Fossil Holographic Magnetons first edition, obviously, because it says first edition. Okay, I don't think I looked at that. I'm getting nervous about that next card. I see one little scratch right here and not much else. Let's see the back. Back looks great. That could possibly be a 9 right there. PSA 9. And if it is a 9, I'll keep it. Because I don't have that in anything. But especially a 9. Okay, so we'll start here. I think this is already in a sleeve. Yeah, it is. Okay. Base set Blastoise, my favorite Pokemon. Take it out of the sleeve a little bit and look at the holo. Holo looks good. It does look like it has a few horizontal very light print lines. But regular scratches, I don't think it has any. White spots look very, very good on the back. I don't really see much of anything. This has a shot at a 9. I'd probably say more of an 8 just because it has so many of those print lines on it. But still, very, very nice. All right, now we have a base set Mewtwo. I don't see any scratches on Mewtwo. Which doesn't mean there aren't any, but I just don't see any at first. And then the back, pretty good sized white spot right there and on the bottom left, top right. This might get a 9 still though, because that holo's so nice. 8 or a 9 for that one. Okay, so here's one of the heavy hitters. Is it in the sleeve? No, it's not in the sleeve. All right, so this one is incredibly, incredibly difficult to get in a PSA 10 Dark Magneton from Team Rocket, first edition. Because the reason it's so difficult is because the Pokemon is so small and this silver background is so incredibly hard to get without scratches on it, even print lines, any of that stuff. And I'm not seeing, see a really cool swirl, but I'm not seeing any scratches on this. Is it safe to say there's no scratches on here? I see what looks like a piece of fuzz right there, which I'm not gonna touch it. I'll get that off later. Let me put it in a sleeve. And let's see what the back looks like. So the back, no white spots on the top or in the middle border. It's got a little bit of a white spot on the bottom left and bottom right. So that would pretty much knock it down to a 9, but that's really sad. because this, I think that holo really had a chance at a 10, but those darn white spots on the back is really what kills it. I'd say there's like a 0.1% chance of that getting a 10. Okay, so the card I really wanted to look at from the first time I saw this auction. Let's see if I can. It's in a sleeve, that's why it won't come out very easily. Okay, is a shadowless base set Charizard. So it looked really nice. Looked really nice on the pictures on eBay. And I even asked, I sent the guy a message, or a girl, I don't know. I sent them a message to ask for some additional pictures, which they, I'll put it in a new sleeve, which they happily sent me 5 more pictures. And it looks great. I think it looked a little bit less. So there's like no scratches on that holo. I think it looked PSA 7 to 8, which it's got, looks like a little bit of dust at the top, but it's got a few white spots on the bottom. It's not a 9, obviously, because it has too many white spots. It's already like 4 or 5 right there. And then the top, let me see if I can just gently, yeah, that's dust. Okay, good. It's got one little white spot there on the top left. And that's pretty much it. So I count about 6 white spots. So yeah, that might be a PSA 8. I think there's a print line right there. So that, I just sold a PSA 8 Shadowless Charizard actually for, I want to say it was like $2,700, which about this time last year, October last year, they were almost $6 grand, maybe a little more than $6 grand. It's crazy. But yeah, I sold one recently. Okay, moving on. All right, so now these are on the back side of the sleeve. So we have another Mewtwo, number 12. We saw one earlier. And of course, just like everything else, this one looks great, except it is off center on the back. Let's see, the front is a little bit off center too. 8 or 9, maybe, just because it's so badly off center. And the final card, I believe this is the final card. I don't see any more in these. Yeah, this is the last one, is a base set, unlimited, holographic Mewtwo. What is that on the holo? I'm afraid to use my nail or something on it, but that is not coming off. Yeah, let's see, the back. Got crap stuck to it. You know what, I'm gonna, here we go. Okay, so a little bit of it came off. One little spot, that bugs me when it's a little spot like that. I mean, if it's on the back or something, not a big deal, but it's on the front. Let's see if I scratched it. I don't think I did. I was super gentle. All right, so this one, let's look at the back one more time. This one might be a 9. 8 or 9, because it does have a few white spots, like 4 there on the bottom. And a piece of dust. Sorry if I'm making some of y'all uneasy at home. I know it kind of makes me uneasy to clean these cards too much. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. It's the last card of this video. Again, question of the day, what was your favorite card from this opening? There's a lot of good choices, so let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching, guys.